Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw Charizard. Okay, so let's start with the eyes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a slightly diagonal line across, okay? And this is for the front eye. And from this point, I'm just going to go straight in another angle up to the middle of the forehead, okay? So underneath here, so just inside of this, I'm just going to draw a downward line, a slightly curved to it, okay? And from this point, I'm going to go in an angle and then kind of come up to that point there. Okay? Now let's draw the eyeball, or the pupil. So here I'm just going to start at the top and make a round circle. Okay? Just off to the left side. And from here, I'm going to draw what looks like a backward C. Okay? Because then we get a little highlight on the top left corner. Alright, so from here, let's go right next to it, to the right. I'm going to start here and do a curve going to the right side and down. Okay? Then from here, I'm just going to draw a little hoop. Okay, that's for the one nostril. And then I'm going to continue going down. Okay? And from here, I'm going to go across this way for the top of the mouth. But as I go across, I'm going to go up and then down. Okay? And from here, I'm going to go up on the side of the mouth. And then come down. And then I'm going to swoop up around the cheekbone. Alright? Let's go back here, and at the same height as this hoop, I'm going to draw another hoop going the opposite direction. Okay? And from here, I'm just going to draw a little line inside for his nostril. Alright? Let's go down to the mouth. So from here, I'm just going to come in right about here and do a downward curve, like so. I'm going to go straight across, okay, the bottom lip. Okay, and before I do the back side of the mouth, I'm just going to draw some teeth. So let's go ahead and draw two big fangs like that. Okay, and this way now I can finish off the back side of the mouth. Okay, let's draw a tongue. So I'm going to draw a line to the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to draw another line going through the middle, down the center. Okay, and let's draw two more fangs along the top. Okay, and then the bottom of the jaw, I'm just going to come down straight on one side, a very short line, and go straight across the bottom. Okay, and from here I'm just going to go across. Alright, with a slight curve, and then I'm going to come up. Okay? Let's go back here. Now let's draw the opposite side of this eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up in a curve and go across. Okay? And then from here I'm just going to come and do an overlap here. So I'm going to come around here and I'll go and draw a curved line up to one of the horns. I'm going to come down, okay? Sort of in an opposite curve. Okay? And from here, I'm going to do another overlap and draw a curve for the top of the head. And then I'm going to do another overlap here and draw the other horn, just like that. Okay? Let's go down here and let's draw part of the neck. So overlap here, I'm going to draw a curve. Okay? And I curve in, just like that. So this is sort of the neck wrapping around. Okay? Now let's go back up here. I'm going to draw a curved line for the back of the spine. It's going to go. This is going to get tucked in behind that horn. It's going to come down just like that. Okay. Now let's go and draw the shoulder into the arm. So I'm just going to draw a simple curve, just like that. Okay. So you get a little bit of overlap. From this point, I'm going to curve out towards the elbow, and then I'm going to do an opposite curve towards the wrist. Okay. So let's go up here and let's draw the other side of the forearm. And I'm going to do an overlap, just like that, for the bicep. Okay, now let's do the fingers. So there's 3 fingers. So here, I'm going to draw one half circle, and then do an overlap of the middle finger, but I'm not going to close that circle, and then do another overlap for the 3rd finger. Then from here, I'm just going to draw 3 sharp claws, just like that. Very simple. Okay, let's go into the belly now. Okay, so just below this jaw, I'm going to come down in a curve that kind of comes like a backward C into the middle of the tummy. And I'm just going to end it off right there. Okay, let's go back in and do an overlap here. And I'm going to do the bottom of the tail coming out. And I'm going to draw the legs, so I'm just going to stop it here. Okay, let's draw the back leg here first, because this is quite simple. We're going to go up here about halfway up the belly and do a curve coming back in. Okay, I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap here and continue the line to the back of the leg. Okay, and do an overlap. So I'm going to come in a bit and draw the back of the foot. All right. Now I'm going to do the bottom of the foot like this, and then I'm going to draw 3 claws. So let's go ahead and draw 3 claws with a rounded back. Okay, so down, and I'm going to hoop that back. So you can see that I'm sort of layering the toes on here. And I'm going to go up here and just close that top of the foot off. Okay, now let's go and do this leg. Okay, so here, if I imagine the spine coming down, I'm going to draw the back. Okay, let's draw, like I did here, I'm going to draw the opposite curve, just like this. Okay, now let's go and draw the back side of that leg, like so. Okay, and then like I have here, I'm going to draw this going in front. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the bottom of the foot, and then again I'm going to draw the toe. So I'll do this a little bit slower here. So we'll come up and draw a diagonal line like this. We're going to come up and sort of taper out, and then round out the back. Okay, and then from here, I'm just doing a series of overlaps, just like that. Okay, and then I'll finish off the top of the foot. All right, and then we'll do that belly detail. So we'll come up here again. I'm just going to curve around the belly and come back behind that leg. Okay, now let's go and do the tail. So the tail will sort of whip around here. So I'm just going to do a curve just like that. Okay, come back up here, and I'm going to draw a little hook, and then I'll finish off this tail just like that with an overlap. And then you see this line here. This is where the color difference is. So it'll be orange here and yellow. So I'm just going to draw and finish that off like that. So it gets basically thinner as we go across, and it's tapered down smaller. Now the tail goes behind the body, and it'll kind of whip up here. So I'm going to draw a little line, a curved line up. I'll come down a little bit, and I'm going to do a tapered line coming towards each other. All right. Let's do the line separation again here. And this is where the flame is. So I'm going to draw a very basic flame. So I'm going to go across, swing out, come back in, go the opposite direction, do it again. Now I'm going to switch ways, so I'm going the opposite way now. Come up, do that again, and do one more, and I'll finish that off just like that. Okay. Now let's get into the wings. So up here, I'm going to start on the spine. I'm going to come up, sort of a curved diagonal. I'm going to go straight up, and then I'll do a hook. Okay? And then this is where the horn of the wing is. I'm going the opposite direction. Now I'm going left. I'm going to do a downward curve like this, and then I'll swing this all the way out to the tip of the wing. Okay, now I'm going to make this all like thicker here, so I'm just tapering a line. Basically it gets thinner here, but it goes up thicker, and it'll be the same thickness all the way around, just like that. Okay, now on the bottom part of the wing, I'm going to come up, come down, come up, and then towards the back of the neck. All right, let's do the other side. So here, and come up and do the hook for the wing claw, I guess. Go up, and then I'm just going to swing that out, right? And then again, I'm going to thicken up that wing, just like that. Okay. And before, I'm going to forget this, but there's a hand here. So let's draw this hand. So right about here, I'm going to draw a little hoop or loop like that. Okay? Draw another half circle here, and then here I'm going to draw sort of a half circle, and then I'm going to draw some claws in just like this, and I'll close that hand off. Okay? And then if I imagine this hand coming down, this is where the back of the arm would be. Alright? Let's go back up to the wing, and come up, out, and then we'll tuck that behind that hand, just like so. And I think I got everything. So there we go. There is Charizard from Pokemon. Thanks for watching.